I'm someone that I've learned to understand that it's all part of the game. When you are not known, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about what you do. But when people begin to know you and know you for what you do, people will come at you regardless. People will come at you. And yet, 2 days ago, or I think yesterday, somebody made a post and then he placed Kim Promise and then he placed me here. And then he was like, Kim Promise and then low budget Kim Promise.
Hello guys, welcome to One Play Covers on OneplayAfrica. My name is Tina Love Nairam. This is the section where we bring emerging artists, just that aspiring to become superstars. And we have just with them to get to know them more. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media handles. Today I have one gentleman here. I've been following him for some time now and I know he follows me too. He goes by the name
Kudjo
Daze. Hey, this name, how did you combine Kudjo and Daze?
Okay, so Kudjo is my name. I'm a Monday born. So this is my nickname. It's just do add zeal every time. So
Do?
add zeal every time.
I heard as.
No, not what you're thinking.
Wow.
So it's just my name and then my nickname.
Okay, together. So how did you come up with that? How did you even think like putting it together would sound nice?
No, it wasn't even about that. First I used to go by just Kudjo.
Okay.
And then there's another rapper I think called Kudjo. And then I didn't want people mixing up, so I added a days to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that I'll stand out.
People from my region also use Kudjo.
Yep.
Where do you come from?
I'm an Ewe, I'm an Anglo.
Okay, so you know I'm an Ewe too.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so people from my region use Kudjo. So Anglo, which side?
I'm from Jita, just Anglo Ghana. The south, Anglo Ghana, yeah, that area.
Jita. Which superstars also come from that area? Because I know Edem is from Anglo, Agbeshi, and some other people.
Yeah, there are a lot of boys from that side. There is Zaiji,
okay,
there's
Zaiji.
Remedy, like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Zaiji, I know Remedy too.
Yes. And then Real MC is also from, yeah.
Okay. How long have you stayed there at Jita?
Okay, so I wasn't born in Jita. I haven't really stayed in Jita, but I go there from time to time.
Where were you born? Where did you stay?
Okay, I was born at Shama in the Western region.
Western region?
Yep.
Okay.
But then...
Tell me more about it. And ever being born in the Western region?
Oh, it's just, that was where my parents were born, my grandparents. My whole family lives there. Okay, so we are Votarians, but that's where we were at the time. But I didn't grow up there. I think my mom came for me when I was 5. Yeah, and then we moved to Tema.
Your mom came for you?
Yes, because my mom wasn't staying there, but I was with my grandmom, I think. Yep. And then my mom came for me when I was 5, and then we moved to Tema, and I went to stay with my dad until now.
Your story is interesting. You were with your grandmom at a point, your mom came for you and you then went to stay with your dad.
Yeah.
Why your mom and your dad were not?
No, my mom and dad were divorced.
Okay. So from this point, staying with your grandmother, how was it like, the upbringing with your grandmother?
Oh, it was really nice. It was beautiful. You know, my dad is my grandmom's last born, and my dad's first, so I'm more like her favorite. So she really treated me well.
And to your mom?
My mom came, and then...
Yeah, and then Tema, is it Tema or Ashaiman?
Yeah, Tema, Ashaiman,
yeah. Both. So how was that time too?
When it was time for me to start schooling, my mom thought it was better if we started schooling in the city. So she came for my kid brother and I at that time. So we moved, and then I went to stay with my dad. And then my kid brother was pretty too young, so he stayed with my mom.
Why did you choose to stay with your dad?
Oh no, it wasn't
you
something.
You loved your dad.
No. It wasn't like a choice to make. You know, it was logic. I mean, I was the older one. I could take care of myself. I could do certain things for myself. But my kid brother was just like 3. So it was just logical that he stays with my mom since she's a woman, and then he can. But with me, I was okay with my dad.
Wow. So by then your dad was staying where?
My dad was at Ashaiman.
Ashaiman, also the same vicinity?
Yeah, it was.
Tell me more about Ashaiman life, because people used to say Ashaiman people are this and that, but tell me more about Ashaiman life, your childhood days in Ashaiman.
Well, part of what you hear about Ashaiman is true, part of it is not true. I mean, everybody has their opinion about Ashaiman, but Ashaiman is a beautiful place. It's a place where everybody is allowed to dream, everybody is allowed to, freely express themselves. Yeah, I think.
You said that Ashaiman is a place everybody is allowed to dream.
Yep.
How?
I mean, it's not a place that will box you in to do something or conform to a certain norm or anything. Everybody is like, Charlie, just do your thing. We call it no man's land. Just do whatever you think will put you out there. You don't have to watch anybody or try to be like anybody. Try to be yourself. Be free. That's what Ashaiman is.
Wow. You don't like violence? Because there is this perception that people in Ashaiman love violence.
There's violence everywhere. There's violence everywhere. I mean, some places are more violent than others, but there's violence everywhere.
Wow.
And Ashaiman has its own share of violence. So,
is there unity there among the youth?
I can't really tell because I moved out almost 3-4 years ago. So.
But you grew up there. So
yeah, I grew up there, but I'm not a type. Okay, up until now, I'm more like an introvert. I don't really mingle with people that well. So I'm mostly home on my own and stuff like that.
Wow. So as an artist like you, what does inspiration mean to you?
That's a question I never even thought of. Well, talk of inspiration, I pick inspiration from certain people, certain things, certain events. My mom is one of those people that inspire me a lot because she has really done a lot for herself, and she's one of those hardworking people. So when it comes to inspiration, she's one person I pick a lot of inspiration from.
Tell me more about it, because from your grandmother to you even stayed with your dad before.
Yep.
But you now take inspiration from your mom. What does she do? What are the extraordinary things you think she does as a woman that inspires you?
You know the things mothers do for you, like you just know mothers they're just heaven sent. They, when they just come through for you and you don't even have to stress, like maybe you need something and she just look at you like, Joe, do you need this? You wouldn't even have to ask, and things just come at the right time. So
wow.
Not to like downplay my dad's efforts, because he did amazingly well. I mean, I turned out okay, so yes. I think he did amazingly well. But my mom, she had my kid brother with her, and she was still looking out for me. She will call. I mean, my mom bought me like my first phone. Like, there are so many first things that came from my mom. Okay. So.
Wow. What's that one thing your mom did and you're like, wow, like you were so excited?
I mean, there's a lot from school, but there's one. I think one. For me, when something is not your responsibility, but you make it your responsibility, that's what actually, gets me excited. I remember when I recorded like my first ever song. I mean, I can't even remember what the song sounded like back then, but my mom was so hyped up. Like every time the song plays in that, she's like, "Yo, that's my song," and it was her ringtone. Like, wow. So it's one of those things.
Does she advise you to?
Every day.
Wow.
every day. When we are about to put out music or anything, she'll be like, oh, you send me, let me listen and see. She's always online. She's going to watch this interview, so if I'm not.
Okay, so what's that one thing that she said to you that you felt so emotional? It's because you take inspiration from her. That's why I want us to talk. What's the one thing she tells you and you like you feel so emotional?
My mom, she gets me every time, but I think the last time when we were going to release my recent song, End in Tears, so she texted me at dawn, I think around 1 or 2 that way, and I woke up at 5 and I saw her and she was like, send me the song and let me listen. So when I sent her the song, I sent it to her and then I went back to sleep. So in the morning, she sent me a voice and was like, oh, I've listened to the song, it's really nice, and don't worry, God is going to bless you, your time will come, just keep doing your thing. And I was really touched by that. I mean, just having my mom support and, you know, not putting too much pressure on me or anything. It's beautiful.
How long have you been doing music now?
Okay, professionally, since June 2018.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you've released how many songs?
I think we have 8 or 6, 7, 8.
8 songs. As an artist like you, do you sometimes feel like you're not getting it, you're not blowing? Do you sometimes think about it, that this music thing is keeping long?
You know, as a human being, when you are passionate about something and the feedback you expect doesn't come, you are bound to actually think about it. But I don't really focus my energy on that. My whole focus is on making good music, trying to get it to the right people, get it through the right channels. And I know my time will come, so, but I do think about stuff like that, Charlie, this thing, will it happen? Or I should stop and go look for something else. You know, it crosses my mind a lot. So, but I'm just happy that I have like good people around me that anytime I have such thought, they'll be like, nah, forget, Charlie, just keep doing what you're doing, concentrate. So.
Wow. Do you have dark days as an artist?
A lot.
Wow. Tell me about it.
A lot. You know, especially as a young, independent artist, the dark days are crazy. I mean, there are days that you feel like, nah, this thing is not even going to pay off. Let me just forget it. People say some stuff about you on social media. People tagging you with stuff. I mean, you can't even express your views on issues without people coming at you that even your career self, it's not even when you want to talk about someone's own. Like, the attacks are crazy, but if you have to psych up your mind that you are doing something that is far bigger and far greater than you, so you don't put your mind to what people are saying, and then that's how I got through some of my dark days.
Wow. About cyberbullying, like you said, that people come at you, oh, you cry your music, the other that kind of things. How do you take it?
I'm someone that I've learned to understand that it's all part of the game. When you are not known, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about what you do. But when people begin to know you and know you for what you do, people will come at you regardless. People will come at you. And yet, 2 days ago, or I think yesterday, somebody made a post and then he placed Kim Promise and then he placed me here. And then he was like, Kim Promise and then low budget Kim Promise. So I saw the post and then I had her on the post and I went. And then I think after some hours, I was getting notification that people were commenting. So apparently, when people see the post, they go and then they check my wall and then they see my music and then they come up and be like, bro, the low budget can sing, go. Like, you see, so I take it like, it's just how the industry is. People will come at you no matter how good you are, no matter how, and people will still come at you. People will find a reason to just want to come at you, call you out. So I just toughen my skin and act like it doesn't happen.
Wow, so you mentioned friends, that at times your friends encourage you.
Yep.
As an artist, since you began music, how many friends have you lost? Have you lost some friends? Have you gained some friends?
Yep, a lot. I've lost a lot. But I'm not the type to really make friends. But I've lost a couple of people. I think January 8th, 2020, I lost my manager. He had an accident.
Oh, may you so rest in peace.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like, how did you feel?
It was hard. It was hard because that was my first manager. We just started working, and then we started a Volta radio tour. I was actually on tour when the thing happened.
Oh.
So we had to cancel everything. We came back home. Corona came in, lockdown. It was, I think that was like the craziest experience I've had so far. Yeah.
Oh. May he so rest in peace. But was he sick or something?
No, he had an accident.
Oh, mercy.
He had an accident.
Oh, so sorry. And the friends you've gained, let me ask you this, has that made you feel like you can't make music again? Losing an artist like you, losing your first ever manager, did that make you feel like, oh?
Actually, that actually pushed me to want to be better. It pushed me to want to make him proud because I know he saw something in me, and that was why he decided to work with me. So me deciding to quit or not do music again would just be like probably telling him that nah, you were wrong about me. I'm not as good as you thought I am. But even though he's gone, it has inspired me the most. I mean, all the music I make now, everything I say in my music now is just being positive and trying to put a light out there because I've been in that dark place.
Wow. And the friends you've gained, how is the relationship with them?
I haven't really gained a lot of friends though. I'm the type, I hardly make friends, but I've gained a couple of people that I now work with. You know, people I met on social media. So am I allowed to mention names?
Oh, you can.
So shout out to Beatwire, Achu Dela, Seyam, Brainy, KP, Lyrical. And then today's my producer's birthday, so happy birthday to Eze Young. He's that one person that has really, really changed my life. He has changed like everything for me. I mean, if I hadn't met him, I probably won't still be doing music. So he's one person that I really, 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 really appreciate.
Okay, so your songs, currently you have 8 songs out.
Yep.
And before we go there, I don't have it, but do you speak away?
I don't know.
How did you do it? From the western region to Accra, and you speak away?
Yep, I speak away. I mean, I'm an Anglo, so the Ewe won't just disappear or anything. And my dad speaks away at home a lot. He will always be like, the English there, you learn it from school. You speak it when you go to school. But when you're home, at least, just try and speak away. And the fact that we are not in Volta and all of that, he makes sure every time he's speaking the Ewe. So you don't have any choice.
Do you write some of your songs in Ewe?
Okay, so I can't write Ewe, but I write English Ewe. And then I send it to my best friend. He studied Ewe in school, so he will write it well in Ewe. Or me, I write it just like how the English will sound. But I'll send it to him, and then he will write it well. And
then you go to the studio
yep.
And you sing it.
Oh yeah, I can. No, I'll sing what I want him to write. So I'll be like, yo, how do you write this? And I sing it to him. Then he will write it and then send it back to me. But me, I can't write away. But I can read a little, but I can't write at all.
Wow. So let's talk about your songs. How are people relating to it?
I mean, the feedback it's crazy. I think the feedback is one of the main reasons why I'm still singing. Because from how people sometimes people will hit me up like, yo, I heard your song somewhere, or I chanced on your song, like it's really good. I mean, last time somebody actually sent me money. So a man in New York sent me money because he chanced upon Ending Tears, and then he said he played it to his wife, and then his wife said the song is nice, so he sent me money actually.
Wow. So, Ending Tears. Like you said, your mom was so emotional about it too.
Yes, she liked the song. Unlike the title, Ending Tears, it doesn't talk about anything ending tears. It actually means whatever you are doing, whoever you are with, whatever relationship you are in, it will not end in tears. But is it end in tears? If I tell you that it won't end in tears, it won't actually drive you to listen. But when you see end in tears, you actually want to see what this boy is going to talk about. So people see end in tears, end in tears, end in tears. And they listen to the song like, the song says it be love song. Then they be like, end in tears, love song. So it's not a heartbreak song or anything. It's actually a love song. It means if you have been with someone, if you've been in someone's corner, the person won't switch up on you, or the person won't leave you when they are there or anything. It's just a feel-good vibe.
Okay. So how is it doing on the digital platform?
I mean, it's doing great, far greater than I thought. I think if almost over 20,000 across all platforms. So it's my most streamed song yet. Yep. That's like my most streamed song yet. But I'm looking for the numbers to go up. So
have you played any show in Ashaiman before, like Stonebwoy's Ashaiman to the World and other things?
No, but I don't know. Oh wait, let me answer. Yeah, I've done some shows in Ashaiman, but that was like a while back. Yeah, but I've done the other show that Stonebwoy does.
Apart from Ashaiman to the World?
No, he has another one that he does after Ashaiman to the World. Yes. The one that he does, the paid one. He did some of the Fantasy Dome, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been on that one. I've been on the Justice Experience too. So yeah,
So when you get Ashaiman, you get like people vibing to your song and
actually it's now that people in Ashaiman are actually getting to know me. Because when I was there, I wasn't really a musician or that type. But when I moved out, that was when I started doing music professionally.
So now you've moved out of Ashaiman?
Yeah, well, I think 3 years now.
So when do you stay there?
Labadi.
Okay. How is the vibe there as compared to Ashaiman?
Labadi is crazy.
Oh, okay. It's crazy how?
It's crazy, as in the nightlife. Shut it. Labadi is crazy.
So you play some of your songs there. You've played shows there.
Yep. Quite some number of shows.
Have you filed for Volta Music Awards before?
Yeah, I think 2020 edition, I was nominated for Songwriter of the Year. But I withdrew when my manager had the accident and all of that. I didn't even go for the nominees jam and all of that. But when they put our nominations next, I think I'll file again.
Oh, okay. What should you expect from you the subsequent years?
So it's going to be crazy. From October going, it's going to be really crazy because I'll be putting out my first debut EP, my debut project. It's called Takashi and Grace.
Hey, Takashi and Grace.
So that's what I'm wearing.
Tell me more about it. Why Takashi and Grace?
The name has you excited, right? So Takashi means the use of force, consistency, not giving up, hard work. And then the grace is just the grace of God. I mean, you can hustle and all of that, but if God's grace or favor doesn't locate you, your hustle will not really pay off. So the EP, if you listen to the whole EP, it's just me talking about my dark days to where I am now and how far God has brought me. So it's just me showing appreciation and everything, just my newfound faith, expressing how glad I am that I am here. And how glad I am that after everything, I'm still able to make music and put a smile on people's faces.
Wow.
So you should listen to the EP when it's out. You'll be blown.
Your social media handles?
Oh, okay. So on Facebook is Kudjo Daze, Kudjo space Daze, Kudjoe space Daze. On IG and Twitter is Kudjo Daze _ one word _ TikTok, Kudjo Daze, trailer, Kudjo Daze, yeah.
Wow. So when you don't give up, you'll smile one day. Like I said, it's been amazing having you.
Oh,
Thanks so much for your time. I really want to see you at the top, for not giving up even when your manager died.
Yeah.
I want to see you at the top.
Soon.
Thanks so much for watching. This One Play Covers. My name is Tina Love Nairam. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at OneplayAfrica.
One play. Add class to your music.